Leida Margaretha and Eric Rosenbrook are 90 Day Fiancé franchise villains, and a few signs suggest that Eric's worse than his wife. The Indonesian woman and Wisconsin man debuted during Season 6, where they started out strong after dating on an international website. The two had a typical love story and visible compatibility, which led viewers to believe that they'd be a good fit for each other. Unfortunately, that perception changed after Leida landed in the United States, and prepared to build a family with Eric. As soon as the pair began living together, it became clear that they weren't a good match. Soon after, Leida became one of the worst Season 6 cast members, as she stirred up trouble with Eric, his kids, and his family. As if that wasn't enough, the Indonesian woman soon became infamous for her lies. It seemed like she wasn't honest about her past, including her career and seemingly wealthy family. She was even called out for making fun of TLC viewers, and trolling them on her Instagram stories. 90 Day Fiancé's Eric Rosenbrook turned on his own daughter while Leida has done her fair share of bad things to earn the villain title. Some clues suggest that Eric's actions were even more sinister. The Wisconsin resident didn't come off well on TV, due to how he treated his child. He seemed to choose his love interest over her. When Leida threw his daughter Tasha out of the house, Eric went along with it, rather than putting his partner in her place. He supported Leida, despite knowing that she had been provoking Tasha and invading her privacy. While things did eventually improve between Leida and Tasha, Eric's ruthless attitude towards his then 19-year-old daughter paints him as one of the worst TLC dads. 90 Day Fiancé's Eric Rosenbrook is allegedly abusive in 2019. Via Leida, Eric was part of a domestic abuse incident with Leida, which involved a knife. The incident became public when some leaked texts showed Leida allegedly telling someone that Eric had pulled her hair during a fight. Eric had apparently grabbed Leida's wrist while she was trying to end her life. At that time, she was holding a knife. Eventually, the man admitted to the incident on Instagram. He shared that his Marine training took over, adding that he went overboard while trying to wrestle the knife out of Leida's hands. The incident proved that Leida was unstable, but also showed that Eric had no control over his emotions. 90 Day Fiancé's Eric Rosenbrook seems cold, selfish. Eric's unkind attitude makes him worse than Leida. While the Indonesian woman wasn't a good person on the show, and had no redeeming qualities, she was honest about who she was. However, Eric was the opposite of that, and extremely hypocritical. During Leida's argument with Tasha, Eric took his wife's side. However, he privately assured his daughter that he was on her side before the fight, insinuating that Leida was insane. The fact that he coldly played with the women's emotions, instead of solving the problems, showed that he only cared about himself. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise alum was willing to shift his loyalty on a whim. Source: Leida, Instagram.
Love in a modern world is fake, when love was meant for joy too. When I find you, I realize that somehow we lie. Love in the modern world, it is fake, when love was meant for joy. I know that he hurt you. Your 5 inches of heart is human. Can you be sure? No.